Hello everybody, happy Friday! I hope you're doing very, very well. It's the end of the week, which means one more thing, another football shirt to show you. It's the second part of this little opening of the classic football shirts purchase that I made, well, back in September it actually was. And you saw the Mamelodi Sundowns shirt on Tuesday's video. Beautiful, beautiful shirt, bright colours. But I have one more to show you here. It is from the same manufacturer, and as I mentioned before, this is a massive team from the country and also a massive team from the continent. We saw the African one, now it's time to go to South America. Who could it be? There's a few big teams that I still need to get, but one less after I show you this one. So, hopefully it's definitely in here. It looks like it. Here we go. Do you recognize that? Probably. Not really anything else on the back that you can really see, but it's green. Who wears green in South America? Well, quite a few teams to be honest, but there should really be one that stands out. I can feel some more packaging going on in here. There we go. Now, if you look at the rear of the shirt, there we go. So we have this green, it's a darker green, and we don't really have anything else going on with regards to the design. We have a sponsor on the back of the neck, which might give it away a little bit because, you know, they're also the main sponsor on the front. But even less than the Mamelodi Sundowns, there's nothing else, which is, I must admit, it's a little bit disappointing, which is the reason why I thought the other shirt was probably going to be better. Let's bring it round to the front. Da-da-da, here we go. There it is. So, I mean, to be honest, you probably can read what it says anyway, and it's quite an obvious club crest, and the fact that it's kind of huge, you can't really miss it. Anyway, we have this design. So they've gone for checkerboard styling, which again is not one that I see too often, and this time instead of it being straight, it kind of tapers in the middle, so it's like a mini chevron, and you've got the different shades of green there. So it's pretty cool. It's not too bad. Of course, I said it's a Puma shirt. But other than that, I think there's maybe a Hyundai sponsor is there on this thing? Or was that the other one? Yeah, that might be the other one. But other than that, there's not really anything else going on. These have been transferred. That has been transferred with a more of a plastic premium finish. And the same thing with the crest here. It's a lovely finish on that one. I actually quite like how they've done that. We have the tags, which also have the club crest on there. So it is a medium. Anyway, I'll dress the mannequin and explain to you, if you already are not 100% sure on this, who the club is, and again, why are they so great. Okie dokie then, there is the shirt, and you know what, it's not too bad. It fits as you would expect from a Puma. They're pretty consistent when it comes to the sizing, or at least in my personal experience. Who is the club? Well, it is pretty obvious. It's Palmeiras, and it's their home shirt from 2021, so a couple of seasons old now. Yes, I bought this one from Classic Football Shirts, and this one cost me, following a 10% discount, £35.99, so a little bit more expensive than the Mamelodi Sundowns shirt, as I mentioned. Bought this one back in September, so yeah, definitely overdue a opening on this one. As it stands, they're sold out. They don't have any available to buy. I think, again, there were limited sizes available. I can imagine limited stock available. It's not often you see Palmeiras shirts in the UK. It's usually, I think, Subside Sports sell them, but they really put the prices up on, well, all of that stuff, to be honest, but they really put the prices up for their South American shirts. I'd almost say it's best to buy from Foot Fanatics and then still pay the shipping, and it'll end up being cheaper. So that's maybe something, if you're interested in getting one of these shirts for the club, do that. And they also have the current season stuff, and they have the away and the third shirts. So Palmeiras are a football team based in Sao Paulo, which is, of course, in Brazil. Yes, Brazilian team here. Now, the club was founded in 1914 and play in Serie A, the top division in Brazil. Now, as you would have known from the Santos and the Fluminense videos that I did end of last year, wasn't it? Yes. The season has effectively just finished in Brazil. And the club, this one, they won the league. It was close. I think it went down to the last game, but they are the current champions. Last year, or was it the season before, the one that's just finished, they won the league. Yes, they've won it back to back. So similar to Mamelodi Sundowns, they are the best team in the country right now. And also continentally, when it comes to the Copa Libertadores, They are one of the most successful teams in the history of the competition. They have won it the joint most amount of times as any other Brazilian team, should I say, which is 3 in total, though they still have quite some to get catch up to the Argentines, who have been statistically, historically, the better, more successful teams over the years. And I still have to get some of those Argentinian teams into my collection. The shirt is manufactured by Puma, of course, and it's a nice one put together. When it comes to the design, it just has this checkerboard across the front. Other than that, there's not really anything else I can really point out. It's just a typical Palmeiras shirt. I think if I had a choice of the shirt to buy, I would have bought the season prior to this, because it was part of, I think it was like a culture, partnership with Culture or something, promoting culture that Puma were doing, and it had a really, really nice design going towards it, whereas this one just seems to be a little bit more simpler. I think they've had some pretty cool third shirts, some very bright colours, but I suppose if you're going to go for Palmeiras, going for their traditional green is not bad. I think initially this team was founded by Italian migrants, depending which perspective it is, and I think they actually wore red because of that, but I think they've transferred over to this green now. I think during World War II, when Brazil teamed up with the Allies, they had to sort of like, yeah, we don't want to really have too much association with Italy right now because of the side they're on, and then it's kind of just become that. Right now, probably the standout player is Endrick, who is the young phenomenon, the new talent, which of course will be, I think he's going to be joining Real Madrid in July. Is it this end of this season that he'll be joining up there? Who knows how that's going to go, but all the best for him. And that's kind of it, really. So yeah, that's 2 major teams that I've added to my collection now. I think for Brazil, there's probably only one more major team that I have to get, which is Sao Paulo. You could probably put in there Cruzeiro if you really want to. I think they've had some success, so that's only fair. And after that, I've probably got most of the other ones that have at least won league titles. So it's not too bad. It's going quite well. And then, yeah, that's kind of it, really. Just need to start focusing on some Argentinian teams. That's where I need to go. But we're not going to talk about Argentina when we're talking about Brazil. So when it comes to the 2 shirts, let me know which you think is the better of the 2. I think the Mamelodi Sundowns shirt is better. It simply really is. But I think possibly the season from previous to this one, that one definitely would have given it everyone for its money. So there we go. That's the end of a week. I don't know what I'm going to do again. Maybe some more of the same, just to open up a parcel that's got a few of them in. We're getting very, very close to 500. And I almost thought to myself, have I actually gone over that already? Because I just haven't been paying attention, but we're close. We're not quite there yet. And I'll try my best to remember that 500th, and we'll do something special for that. I have some pretty special shirts there already, so it's not like I have to try and find something. So I just need to remember to actually open it for the 500th. So yes, almost halfway there to the 1,000 goal, and we're on the 10th year of doing this. Great. But that's it. I hope you have a great weekend ahead. Thank you as always for watching my videos, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.